he went ignorant last week.
It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Georgery? Sell it. Your boy Jorginho.
First carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Running with Kamara.
There you go.
It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
3rd play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. From the gun, Daniels.
Oh, that beat.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 17 there to New Orleans first down.
Well, Michael Thomas was dead out there.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And an alley to run. Accelerating, and off he goes.
Where the fuck not get lost?
And he will finally be taken down at the Jets 11. Well, this is the reigning NFC Offensive Player of the Week. Runs like that might get him another award.
Yeah, Thunderbolt right out of the gate, huh?
Body man, that be me.
And of course, carrying the momentum from last week into this week's game.
Now a first carry for Latavius Murray. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. He'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. 2nd and 13.
Stuck on him, nigga.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
The 7th play now of this opening drive. This is 3rd and long, though. Off play action.
Let's go, Jamal. Get his ass.
Brought down at the 20-yard line.
Well, it's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points.
What's wrong? You okay?
Now a carry for the former Michigan State man.
Oh, hit this nigga with the stiff arm.
And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line.
He's supposed to get cranked on that one.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
He ain't supposed to let it tell the tale.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's the 2nd and 7. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Fields.
Oh!
And some room to roam now.
Blocking the back like shit.
Left side. And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction, excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
Oh,
and he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
The boys out there trying to do some extra shit, huh?
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early, as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. 2nd and 9 now. A screen to Bell. And a good stiff arm and some space to run.
Let's go, Le'Veon. Get up out of there.
Excellent gain, 35 yards.
Stiff arm getting loose on
we love our
niggas.
jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. Now a first down carry by Bell. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
Oh, that's tough.
One thing to keep in mind,
yeah,
partner,
lit.
especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Back to throw. Fields. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is going to wind up
niggas gotta come
incomplete.
down with that dope.
The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to
let the bitch go.
Escape, and he goes down. A few issues here on the offensive line. Apparently, he got sacked 5 times last week. They got to him here in the first quarter.
And I would think that running the ball would be paramount here because it's a different team they're facing, but they watch the film as well. So they'll take many of those same principles and try and apply them in this game to see if they fixed what was wrong with them in the last game.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They're looking sharp out early to a 10-zip lead and looking for more as they've got it 1st and 10. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down. Getting the sense, Charles, are going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
Pushing tacklers aside. And he gets this all the way inside the Jets 20 into the red zone. A big play there out of Kamara. 51 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. 10-0 the score after one on EA Sports. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. Daniels. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. It's a 6-yard loss on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Off the play fake. Daniels. And this is going to be incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
I told my nigga no more malice at the Palace. Shit over with.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you have two drives.
Oh, my God, man.
Intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings this one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Well, with the kind of half he's had, I think we can forgive him that run, right? Not every run's going to be a big play, is it?
No, and also the blocking just wasn't there. No room to run.
Yeah, defensively, they got to find a way to build on that because he's eating them alive in the first half.
And these niggas just getting 4 or 5 fucking yards every play.
You talked about the need for them to establish the run early. They've been able to do that here in the first half.
And that means that the whole offense has adopted that attitude and that persona. We're going to take care of this young quarterback. Let's all get together and run it and take the pressure off.
Thank you.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Snags it for the pick.
Man, yeah, in the fucking end zone, man.
As his guys will get the football back. That pick hurts a little extra because it was 3rd down. You were already
waiting on niggas to clear through.
You know what he's going to hear all night, all next week? Situational football. Understand what's going on.
A little paint
you
killing
expressed
lead.
it perfectly. 3 points were in their hip pocket. They had those. Now, those went by the wayside. You cannot make those kind of mistakes.
That's what you call a rookie mistake. Now this is Le'Veon Bell with a reception.
Man, the nigga is 10 and 3. Hell, I'm supposed to do. Okay, so I can't do nothing about the nigga beating the computer.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position.
I just knew he was going to lose all his user games.
Be aware, a ball may come your way.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
Yeah, 10 and 4.
From the shotgun, it's a give to Bell. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 17 yards for the Jets there as they've got themselves a first down.
He said,
exactly what they needed right there.
I should have hit that nigga with the stiff arm.
Take some pressure off.
That's what I should have did.
Now after the run by Bell, here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw. Fields. That one going to be complete to David Moore. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Too gay at pick.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. They'll run it with Bell.
Get off me, little ass nigga.
And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will have the 1st down as he gets this to the 47. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
Well, that was big right there because they're in the bottom 5 in the league in converting on 3rd down. They needed that pickup in a big way.
There were 2 things they said they wanted to win in this game. One, the turnover battle, and the second, 3rd down conversions. So they got one there. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete.
Thank you.
But not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
First and 10 at the 26-yard.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Check Mike 47. Check Mike 47. You gonna see me in your nightmares, son.
Off play action. Fields.
Oh.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the
Oh my God.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual.
Play action was that?
for the team
Nigga
that
got
lost
rocked.
it
Nigga,
to
I
get
did a
it
play
back.
action and nigga
Because
hit me.
this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or moved away from it. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball. But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
The Jets on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. Looking to throw. Fields. And an alley to run. Space to run past the 20.
I could have kept fucking going.
For 13 yards, but not good enough for a 1st down. It's 4th. 2 minutes remaining in this 1st half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6.
Is it okay if I give credit to both sides on this one?
Absolutely.
All right, let's start defensively. They hung in there. 10-play drive. But they stiffened when they got close to the goal line, made them kick a field goal. And for the offense, 10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball down the field with dispatch and came away with points.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out.
Oh, this nigga just jumped over a nigga.
It's a gain of 35. Well, that certainly changes things.
Yeah, I think the thought process is they take this lead into the locker room, run something simple here and run the clock out. Instead, they get the big play. Now they have a chance to increase what they've done in the first half.
He'll get 15 and a Saints 1st down.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone.
Here we go. 10 logo. 53. Mike 53. Let's go, tight end. Let's go.
On 1st and 10, Daniels.
Oh, my
God. That is caught. Traquan Smith. Touchdown, Saints. Traquan Smith with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further.
That tight end?
Lutz with the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
Any other division.
Back to throw. Fields.
Oh my God!
Time here in this half, it's intercepted.
All right, man.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
All right, man.
Return as they're finally able to take him down. So now 2 pick sixes that he's thrown in this first half of play. Where do you go from here?
But number one, make sure you keep your poise. Make sure you go to the sideline after throwing the second one.
Weak-ass shit.
And you look like you're still in charge, that you're still the guy, because your team's going to feed off of you. And if you have your hands on your head,
took the bitch out the nigga hands. Like, all right, man.
Guess what? They're not going to rally at all.
That's how we playing the game. I didn't know we was doing that this game. I had no idea this game was consistent of that. Nobody told me. That's the case. I would have had my niggas on take the ball animations too.
You're a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock.
No, nigga, I think I was going to keep it like that's stupid.
Strategy to play better in a second, but there's also something to
fuck off my line, all you niggas.
You know, hey guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out.
Look at this shit.
Make some plays.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
An attempt at a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. And he's got his target. That's more.
Man, I'll take it.
Yards that time.
Shit, nigga, I will take it, sir.
And receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
Looking to throw. Fields.
Oh, my God.
Down to 15 seconds now.
What more do you want from me?
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Bracken, Aquino.
Ah, man.
Throwing again. Fields.
Oh, I hate this fucking game!
That was a predator right there,
Beauty. His guys will get the football back. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something that feels somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
You know I cleared them. Everybody's seen I cleared them.
You're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Man.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
And clean up.
Out is going to cost him 5 as he's taking
through that bit.
I'm just spiraling at the end of the season.
Man, niggas, have you been seeing our games? We still got time. Still win this game. Win next week. We live in the streets.
They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments will be in that locker room.
If you niggas start little paint, go ahead.
Create more hype than what is there.
All the users. Nigga called everybody this year. Both games?
A lot of them script to start the second half, too.
You ain't doing enough.
Scripting something that they expect to get them into
I can do what I can
back
do.
into this game.
But I mean, I don't play the nigga. I don't think Dez played the nigga.
Back to throw. Fields. Oh, it's a screen
I
pass.
ain't
It's
gonna do it.
complete.
Oh my.
He'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy
Man, these niggas got the same record. Damn.
It's a gain of 11 and a Jets first down.
Nigga, they all got the same record.
You gotta like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. Really
But he
nice
probably won't
pickup.
get in, nigga, if a lot of his losses is from loser games. So.
It'll be second down.
Or like, nigga, whatever his losses is, if them shit's in the conference, that shit's what's gonna hurt his ass.
Pull it down and run for it, and he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Second and 4.
This nigga just holding me.
The field, but it's incomplete. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, only thing larger
What are you
than his
talking
name
about,
is
nigga?
wingspan
Niggas need
as he
help.
knocks
You act
that
like that
one
shit is
away.
new.
If you're a defender, one of the fun things about playing
You
zone
need help
defense,
too.
especially
You,
in
nigga,
today's
you still gotta
football,
beat me.
is that it's not as static as it was in the good old days, meaning you just drop to a point and react.
Give me that first, nigga.
Now you end up with a lot of man-to-man principles once you get into your zone defense. In other words, get to your assignment and then locate a guy coming into your area, and then you end up covering him almost man for man. That allows him to make more plays on the football like the one we just saw there.
Ain't there?
52's the mic right here over there, right? 52's the mic.
On fourth down, Fields eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead.
Man, niggas do not watch basketball.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the
Not
game, I
here.
think he was trying to force a lot of throws into the
Sit down.
windows that just
Come here.
weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially his second interception. Really a
This is
bad
gonna be
throw.
over,
So
son.
maybe a better decision there.
He had no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
Oh,
That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. Able to get 7 on
Who
that
all
first
this
down
man
pass
is here?
play. Second and 3.
Everybody.
Let me see who he beat this with.
Looking to throw. Fields.
Oh, I was letting that bitch go.
Taken down, sacked
Fuck.
back around the 18-yard
That's true,
line.
yeah.
Cameron Jordan, it's his 20th
Did I blame
sack
any of
of
you
the
niggas?
season
Shut
as he
up, nigga.
continues what could be a
I didn't blame none of you
record-setting
niggas.
campaign.
Exactly, nigga. He played like 8 users this
So it's
year.
3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive.
I see you.
Here we go.
Niggas just want to be blamed.
He played
From the
for Chiefs.
gun, Fields. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
That's crazy, cuz. I can only play
Rough
for
couple of weeks
Chiefs,
for the man under
Packers,
center. 5
Chargers.
sacks last week.
Me and
4 now
BSB.
this week. Do you try to
And
design
the deep,
some
that's
quicker
it.
developing plays if you're an offensive
And he went, what,
coordinator?
4-1-2 of them games?
I think you also change his launch point.
Five?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nah,
Me
what,
and
3
BSB.
and 3?
Right to the left, roll him out, bootlegging, do some different things
Yeah,
so they
what
can't
he-
just rely on the fact that he's going to take 3 to 5 steps back in the pocket and line up and throw the football.
Made him burn it.
Formula's not working right
Niggas
now.
don't never know when it's coming.
He see you.
Now after the make field goal, back out Lambeau to kick this
Am I
one
really?
off.
Nigga got time out.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
He got.
Hey, man, that shit might come in. Shit might come in handy later.
That's
21-point game.
Your nigga call a time out.
Oh, well, he finna try to get me a strike for doing that? I'm playing. Where the fuck is my phone? Let's go. I need that Kittle touchdown. That's money. Nigga, he got what? 2 pick sixes? Man, two pick sixes.
On the field, ready to get
I
their
got
drive started.
fumble.
Recon, 132 fighter.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And from the 25, they work this to the
Whatever, man, I'll
29.
take
A
it.
gain
This
of
shit's
4.
so gay. These niggas got the
Third
best
quarter,
fucking
you've got
blocking
the
niggas
lead.
in
You're
the
not ready
game.
to go into that 4-minute offense to close
Hey,
the
but
game
Kamara
out.
got a seizure.
The running game can really benefit your team right now.
Nico, lay down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
I didn't think I touched him.
Off the play fake. Daniels. And that one goes
That's him. He picking that bitch for
Maybe
6.
lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just one target in the first half.
What you think the hand being out was?
Yeah, it should not stop them at all from going back to him. They'll find him. Find him.
That's exactly what it was.
Off play action. Daniels. Dorsett's got it. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards.
Nigga made me choose. Hey, man, you either choose right or you choose wrong, big dog. Look at this shit. Look at, oh my God. Look at this shit.
For the football. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. So in jet territory now. Here's
Niggas nobody knew.
As they've got it to the 28-yard line. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
I'm not in the mindset. I'll abuse you tonight.
Preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely, pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
57, Mike 57. Go.
To throw on 2nd down.
Daniels got him. The nigga not doing nothing.
The Jets get in there for the
fluke ass catches and shit like that.
He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Nico.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
I don't even know which nigga I am.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. And that's caught by Smith. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets 16. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Set to Val. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further.
I know a lot of people look at these games and think, all right, this thing's done. Let's have some sportsmanship. Let's not try and score. You should never do that in the NFL. I've seen big leads blown and teams that look like they had a victory, all of a sudden we're going home with a loss.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Almost got eliminated.
You think of slowing down the juke? Am I called 3 niggas? Nico. Cut it out.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Out of the shotgun, it's Bell. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Fields. Nowhere to go here.
Oh, my God. Nigga hit me while I was letting that bit rip.
They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Fields.
Man,
He's
run!
going to go down again. Sheldon Rankins in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. We find ourselves here in the midst of a one-sided affair. A lot of fill time down the stretches today.
So we could talk about food because that is something that you and I
we share that.
We enjoy our time at the table. So maybe the best steakhouses in the city, but in all seriousness, the performances that we've seen this year, we've seen a bunch of great ones. And it's going to be hard to parse who's going to win the MVP.
Yeah, it really is.
Is it going to be a runner? Is it going to be a thrower? Can a defender finally win it this season? Those are the things that we could probably discuss.
And collectively, this is about as dominant of a performance as you could have hoped for on both sides of the football.
Might have to put it #1 for what we've seen this season.
They'll keep it on the ground. Slade, and he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches.
Come on, set. 90 Wolf. Watch the out. Watch the out. Snap.
They'll run on 1st down. Slade trying to run inside, but nothing there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because, you know, those defensive ends are like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. The Saints on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 9. They'll run it now out of the gun. And this will not get close to the 1st down marker as he's brought down at the 26. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down. Here's Thomas Morstead now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. This will be fielded at the 17. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. Listen, if something got the...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Oh, this is becoming tough to watch. I don't know that I've seen 3 pick sixes from the same quarterback in the same game.
And I know that many are going to scream at the coach about why did you let him stay out there to throw those. But truthfully, what are the odds that you're going to throw 3 pick sixes in a game? You want to leave them out there so they can work through some of the rough stuff.
Let's go.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on. Get it done.
And now here is another interception. Picked up by Eli Apple. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
He'll get 15 and a Saints first down.
Well, we're beyond the tone setting right now. This guy's been the bell cow all day, and he'll continue to rely on him to move the chains, drain the clock, and lead his team.
50 seconds to Mike. Yeah.
And they take a knee. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
You got three down.
Damn, Tampa Bay and Buffalo tied.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee.
I was doing that like the last 2 plays. Go around, move.
It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
He a good sport for not calling hype.
Feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and keep